Hello guys, I'm Mika. Today we're going to be reading Dragon's Halloween. Let's get started reading. Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Mika's Toy Box. Today we're going to be reading Dragon's Halloween by Dave Peakley. It was October, and all the world was orange and brown. Dragon walked through the autumn leaves in search of a giant pumpkin. "I'll find a pumpkin as big as a house," said Dragon. "Oh, what a scary jack-o'-lantern it will make." Meow. But when Dragon got to the pumpkin patch, all the big pumpkins were already gone. Only 6 small pumpkins were left, and they were much too small to be scary. Dragon loaded the 6 small pumpkins into his cart and brought them home anyway. Later, as Dragon sat carving his small pumpkins, a fox and a crocodile came by. "What are you doing?" asked the fox. "I'm making scary jack-o'-lanterns," said Dragon. "Those pumpkins are too small to be scary," said the fox. "Just wait," said Dragon. Dragon took one of the pumpkins and poked branches into its sides. "The pumpkin looks stupid," said the crocodile. "No one will be afraid of your silly jack-o'-lanterns." "Just wait." Dragon put candles into the pumpkins, and they lit up bright and orange. "Ha ha 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 ha," laughed the fox and crocodile. "We've never seen such 20 jack-o'-lanterns in all our lives." "Just wait," said Dragon. Finally, Dragon stacked the pumpkins on top of one another until they were very tall. The fox and the crocodile stopped laughing. Their eyes became wide. They began to tremble and shake. "Ah! Ah!" cried the crocodile. "Oh! Oh!" wailed the fox. The fox and crocodile ran off through the woods, screaming in terror. "What's the matter with them?" said Dragon. Dragon scratched his big head and looked up at the jack-o'-lanterns. "Ah! Ee! Ah!" screamed Dragon. What noises are those?" Dragon ran into his house and hid under the bed. "I did not know that 6 small pumpkins could be so scary," said Dragon. Ooh. Halloween costume party. To Dragon, "You are invited to a costume party." "When?" "Halloween night. Time?" 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. "Where?" "Pig's house." Dragon. Big. It was Halloween night, and Dragon was excited. He had been invited to a Halloween costume party. Dragon tried to think of a scary costume to wear. Dragon could not decide whether to be a witch, vampire, or a mummy. He thought and scratched his big head. That's basically what I imagine him doing, just like, Okay. One costume would be very scary, said Dragon, but 3 costumes would be very, very, very scary. So Dragon decided to wear all 3 costumes at the same time. First, Dragon put on a witch's hat and nose. I feel scary already, said Dragon. Next, Dragon put on a vampire cape and teeth. Dragon could not talk very well with vampire teeth in his mouth. So Finally, Dragon wrapped himself up just like a mummy. Dragon hoped his costume would not be too scary. Dragon walked through the woods to the big costume party. Suddenly, the wind began to blow. Flash! Went the lightning. Boom! Went the thunder, and down came the rain. Rain. When Dragon finally got to the party, he was soaking wet and his costume was ruined. All of the animals began to laugh. Look at Dragon, they cried. Oh, what a silly costume. The animals laughed and laughed. Dragon felt terrible. He walked over to a bench in the corners and sat down next to a big pumpkin. I am a big pumpkin. What would you like to eat? Pumpkin pie. Suddenly, the bench broke and the pumpkin flipped high into the air. Splat! Dragon was very dizzy. He stumbled around the room, covered with slimy orange pumpkin goo. The animals saw Dragon. They screamed in terror. Yeah, Dragon, can I have some pumpkin pie? Eek! It's a monster, cried the duck, who jumped into Pig's arms. Oh dear, cried the pig, who jumped into the hippo's arms. Quack, quack, quack. What sound does a hippo make? Help, help! Help, cried the hippo, who jumped into the hamster's arms. Finally, Dragon pulled the pumpkin off his head. I'm not a monster, said Dragon. I'm only Dragon. The animals were very relieved, and soon everyone felt much better. Not for long. Well, almost everyone. Yeah, I don't think a hamster can hold up a hippo. I almost said Pippo. The moon was full, the sky was dark, and the stomach was empty. Dragon was very hungry. He walked home through the spooky forest, thinking of good things to eat. Softly, the wind began to blow. That was a scary sound. The wet leaves beneath Dragon's feet went squish, 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 squish. That was a scarier sound. I think that kind of sounds like a ghost. When Dragon got further into the forest, he heard the scariest of sounds of all. Grr! 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 For a moment, everything was silent, then suddenly, grr! 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 What could that awful noise be? Cried Dragon. Grr! 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 The growling got louder and louder. Grr! Grr! Growl! Finally, Dragon jumped in the air. "Help me!" he screamed. "It's the monster!" High up in the treetops, a light flicked on. "What's going on down there?" shouted a sleepy-eyed squirrel. "I hear a monster growling," cried Dragon. "That's no monster," yelled the squirrel. "That's your stomach." "Now go home and get something to eat before you wake up the whole forest," cried the angry squirrel. Dragon held his stomach. It rumbled and growled. He felt very silly. And once the forest was dark again, but now Dragon was too hungry to be afraid. He ran and ran all the way home. When Dragon got home, he cooked up a giant Halloween feast. He made pumpkin pies. "Oh, can I have some pumpkin soup? Pumpkin bread, pumpkin pizzas, pumpkin ice cream sundae." "What? Pumpkin, everything's pumpkin!" Then Dragon ate and ate and ate. Just don't let me just gonna eat everything and not feed any food to my cats. Why? Hold on. Why is there a yellow cat? There is a little yellow cat. Until he was round as a pumpkin. The end. Thank you guys for watching Mika's Toy Box. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye!